teams in crisis or underperforming, right? And they've got work to do in their culture. How does that differ from a team that's just, humming along, like you said, at about that 7 or 8 mark out of 10? How does culture building differ for teams in crisis or that are radically underperforming?
Yeah, well, I mean, Sydney versus Melbourne's probably the good example. When I took over at Sydney, we were under Rocket. We'd made the grand final in 96, played in final. So we were probably a 6.5. We got to a 10. I went to Melbourne. They'd lost 20 games the year before. They had 6 years of losing. It's the same system. It's just where you start. And probably the first 6 months becomes really important to understand exactly where the staff are at. We talked about some of it. Are they really strong in relationships? Are they really clear on their behaviours? So because I'd done the Sydney coaching, I was able to coach Melbourne. A young coach, a young CEO coming into a 1, 2, or 3 out of 10, it's really difficult. Because I talk about it, like if you haven't climbed Mount Everest, it's really hard to know where to go. Where do I go? So having done the Sydney thing, I knew, we just had to do more work with our leaders. We had 2 meetings at Melbourne, one with the whole team and then one with the leaders. Because the important thing, as I said, if we can't get our leaders to stand by our culture code and what it is, it's really hard for everyone else to do it. So you have to start with that group. We need our executive team living and breathing our values and our behaviours. Once we get that set, people will watch us, we'll role model that behaviour, and then we can start getting into the next layer of it. We have to start with that group, though.